Hallihallo meine Lieben und willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact und damit auch zum Event Drachenpracht in der Frühlingsbrise. Es ist soweit, das Neujahrsfestival hat begonnen und ich liebe einfach diese Zeit in Genshin, denn wie ihr sehen könnt, Liyue sieht einfach unglaublich hübsch aus. Ich habe extra gewartet, bis es abends wird, beziehungsweise ich habe einfach die Zeit etwas vorgestellt. Hier muss man ja zum Glück nicht warten, bis es dunkel wird, damit ihr euch den Himmel anschauen könnt. Oh mein Gott, ich liebe es. Ich wünschte, das würde hier immer so aussehen. Aber gut, es ist, wie es ist. Wahrscheinlich würde man sich irgendwann dann satt sehen, wenn man das jeden Tag sehen könnte. Aber ja, ich stelle mich gerne hier irgendwo hin und schaue mir das an. Guckt mal bis da oben hin. Oh, okay, kommt. Ich schreck mich ja schon wieder ab. So, ich würde sagen, wir beginnen einfach mal, ne? Oh, Charlotte. Und wie ich sie ja immer gerne nenne, Katschinge. Ich finde, Katschinge hört sich besser an. Ist genauso wie Bennett. Ich nenne ihn ja immer Benetto. Das ist euch vielleicht auch schon aufgefallen.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Hi. Ich trinke mal währenddessen.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Leute, ich habe vergessen, die Warnung auszusprechen. Da das ja wieder ein Event ist, kommen hier wieder Charaktere vor, denen wir noch nicht begegnet sind, wie zum Beispiel Charlotte. Verdammt! Direkt verhunzt die Aufnahme. Aber jetzt habe ich sie angefangen. Jetzt müssen wir weitermachen. Aber eigentlich weißt du ja auch Bescheid, ne? Dass bei Events ja immer eventuell Sachen vorkommen, die wir noch gar nicht erlebt haben. Käse. Ich hasse es, wenn ich nicht professionell bin. Als ob ich hier professionell wäre. Wir machen weiter.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade. So, Ningguang organized a private meeting with Miss Charlotte to ask for her help in fostering cooperation with the right people. In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about
Ich liebe auch das hier mit den Regenschirmen. Das gibt's ja tatsächlich, ne? Ich glaube,
doesn't matter at that point.
war das Südkorea?
Exactly.
Ich glaube Südkorea.
Liyue is
In
now
Seoul
a nation
irgendwo.
ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Gute Idee. Klingt klasse. Gute Idee.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with
Oh,
demand.
es sieht so hübsch
We also
aus.
gave quite a bit of thought to the price.
Ich will
We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
Okay. Ja, dramatisch. Nein, Leute, wir machen uns darüber jetzt nicht lustig, okay? Hallo?
In the past,
Okay, ich drück
poets
jetzt
from
einfach
Liyue
mal.
used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
Okay.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
Ja, kennst du da
More
irgendwas,
fun.
hä?
Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that, back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips
Oh,
of
ich hätte
bamboo
so
to
gern
construct the
das
frame.
hier.
Then,
Kann mir das
you draw
jemand
a design of
basteln?
your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the
Aber auch
frame,
genauso,
and tie on
ja?
the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Okay. Mach das, meine Liebe.
Well, for example,
Ja?
kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or
Freedom!
the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissor-tailed swallow is
Ja.
the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune
Ihr
and
redet
joyful
ganz schön
tidings.
viel, meine Lieben.
Different colors
Wie
also
lang reden die
have
jetzt
small
schon? 5
variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you.
Warum
They
wird mir
could
das
be a
so
useful
angezeigt? Aha.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Ich wünsche dir, dass es gelingt.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is
kannst mich
hosting
auch
a kite
mitnehmen, so
flying
ist das ja
contest
nicht,
on the
ne?
night of Laternenritual. If you're interested, you're more than
Ja.
welcome to bring a kite and participate.
Ja!
The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
Okay.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event.
Oh.
I can see the spectacle already.
Wir werden da sein. Wir werden den Preis und die Ehrung bekommen.
Maybe tone it down a bit, Traveler. What if we don't win?
Hallo! Wir sind die Hauptfigur. Mensch, natürlich
Better keep a
gewinnen
low
wir.
profile until the competition starts. Then we'll give them a show we
Simon.
never saw coming. Oh, that secret prize is ours.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
Ja, danke.
You bet! See you then!
Ah, Palmer, ich wusste doch, wir verstehen uns. Ha?
Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking
Ja,
over
ich
there?
habe sie gesehen, denn die Kamera hat uns ja direkt draufgeworfen, ja?
Is it just
So richtig mit
Paimon?
Schmackes.
Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy.
Die Qixing ziehen eine Menge Aufmerksamkeit auf sich. Finde ich auch.
Great. So it wasn't just Paimon.
Okay, Paimon.
Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Spoil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Warte, Paimon! What? Was ist denn los mit dir? Im Frühling der Pirole dem Volk zum Glück und irgendwas. Paimon? Yo! Was drehst du denn am Rad? Sonst versteckst du dich doch immer.
Oh.
Hi!
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no
Die
good.
denkt sich so, geil, die Show schaue ich mir an.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may
Ich
address
wusste doch, die
one
Stimme
as
kommt mir bekannt
Hojang.
vor. Ja, da werden wir wieder dramatisch, ne? Punkt, 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 Punkt. Paimon. Und die da hinten schält sich ihr Leben. Und soll ich dir Popcorn bringen, Liebes?
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me
Aber
Jiru.
seine Stimme ist schon hot, ne?
Looks like you did your
Ja,
research.
seine auch.
But in
Die
our
hören wir nur so
experience, the
selten.
harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go
Obwohl
straight
seine
to
ja
the
mehr
left
so,
and have
so eine
you arrested for
Komfortstimme ist.
impersonating a Adepti.
So eine,
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
ich will in Schlaf gesprochen werden. So, okay, jetzt können wir weitermachen. Wenn ihr wirklich die seid, die ihr zu sein vorgebt, könnt ihr es beweisen. Beweist es.
Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
You may recall that in order to preserve the tranquility of one's mountain, one planted karst crawlers around Mount Hulao. In fact, the seeds are one of Streetward Rambler's cultivars. Among all the Adepti, her horticultural skill is preeminent. The plant neither wilts nor withers, and its practical use is undeniable. Yet it does require quite the upkeep. After a while, one tires of the effort. Thus, one had no choice but to foray into town to inquire from Streetward Rambler a gentler and more easily managed variety.
On your way, you were accosted by a group of youths, and without revealing your true form, were unable to extricate yourself of their presence. If one's memory serves, Streetward Rambler had to personally come to your rescue.
So.
How did you come into possession of such knowledge?
The
Ja,
young
woher weißt
lass,
denn das?
Yao Yao, keeps no secrets from Cloud
Ah,
Retainer.
Jau,
Alas,
Jau,
one
du
can only
kleines
let bygones be
Plappermäuschen.
bygones.
Ich gehe davon aus, dass sie wirklich die Adepten sind.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal.
Der
and
redet
I'm
mit ihr
sorry
und die
for
denkt sich so, ey,
suspecting you.
Klappe, da hinten geht voll was ab.
For beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
Seht es als ein Kompliment für die Qualität eurer Verkleidung. Die wenigsten würden euch darin erkennen. Wir nehmen das
You
erste.
indeed have an agile mind.
Wer kann, der
Cloud
kann.
Retainer
Ja.
was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
Ich find's so geil, dass der nur Mooncarver heißt, aber wir haben hier den fettesten Satz des Lebens,
It is
ehrlich.
but an inevitable eventuality.
Okay,
Long have
alles
the
klar.
mountains remained strangely idle since cloud retainers moved to Liyue harbor. With Laternenrite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can
wissen
only
gar nicht, wie
imagine
alt
the
sie
anger
ist.
that now consumes her.
Da gibt's so viele
Cloud
Theorien
Retainer is
über
of a
sie.
proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe
Überlass
trip back,
es
enjoy the scenery,
uns.
and happy Laternenrite!
Frohes
Thank you for your
Laternenritual,
kind
Leute!
words. We shall now depart.
Okay.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls.
Okay.
Emma wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Na dann schauen wir uns doch das Ganze mal an, ne? Ah ja. Bist ja schon direkt in der Nähe. Oh, ich will das hier! Das! Hi. Kriege ich das?
Welcome.
Hi.
Are the two of you looking to buy a kite?
Ja.
Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Ooh, a scissor kill swallow! And a butterfly! And oh!
Ah,
Oh
this
yeah,
Jade
Paimon, du
design
siehst
is
das
our
Richtige.
newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past
Ja,
few
das
days.
glaube ich. Ich möchte es auch kaufen, nicht verkaufen. Verkaufen wäre doof.
Of course. The Jade Chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to
Das
bring
sieht
riches
aber
in
auch
the future
so
to those who
stylisch
fly it.
aus. Ich meine, die anderen sehen auch
yeah,
toll aus, so
that's
ist es
Paimon's
nicht.
kind of kite.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in
Ja,
order, Miss Genuine?
hello!
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All
Miss
the
Darf
necessary
tragt eine
kite-making
Brille.
materials.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Laternenrite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Is Gaming the guard? who gets
Gaming!
Well, yes.
Bist leider
The
nicht nach Hause
communications office
gekommen.
handles shipments and transports
Aber macht
around
nichts, wir
Liyue.
können hier einen
He works for
Vierer
the secure transport agency, one of our
abgreifen.
sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Laternenrite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Wir helfen dir. Wir erwarten, belohnt zu werden. Nein, wir helfen
Oh,
dir.
wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you
Alles
see
klar.
the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Thank you. Ursprünglich wollte ich Benetto haben. Den habe ich ja noch nicht. Welche Charaktere habe ich schon? Aber Benetto ist gar nicht dabei. Das ist total traurig.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow?
Yeah, Fake
Look at you.
Trailblazer.
Scowl like that
Woo!
for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be
Das
upset.
ist der Voice
How
Actor
about
vom
this?
Trailblazer.
You extend the invitation.
Auf Star Rail, nur
and
mal
I'll
so
pay.
nebenbei.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Aber du siehst auch so cute aus, Mann. Warum sehen denn alle so cutie aus?
Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods
Ich
to you
adoptiere
and
dich,
Laura.
okay? Okay.
Oh, that must have been Longjo. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Bye.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy
Alrighty.
hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
Ja, woher kennst du uns, hä? Hä?
There probably
Was,
aren't
auch
many in
Yao
Liyue
Yao?
who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts.
Ja, okay.
And please excuse Longjo if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good
It's
guy. He's just been super
okay.
busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
Keine Sorge, nichts zu danken. Wir
So,
nehmen das
you here
erste.
for Lantern, right?
Ja!
It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect. We'll go
Woohoo!
together then.
Let's go!
I'm good with directions, so just follow me.
Okay,
Trust me, I know my way around.
du gehst voraus,
We can
ich
exchange
folge dir.
stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the
Du
way.
kannst mich auch mitschleifen, wenn du
Oh,
magst.
and there are a couple of
Dann
good
muss
places
ich mich
to
nicht
eat along
bewegen.
the route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time.
Yeah!
The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order
Solche
anything, and I promise,
Restaurants
you won't be
liebe
disappointed.
ich. Mhm.
Order anything?
Paimon fängt schon an zu sabbern und nicht nur Paimon.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Paimon, das schaffst du schon von alleine.
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends too.
Oh.
It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road?
Ja, klar. Ich pack da mal meinen
I think
Haushalt
we're
ein,
always
ne?
packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this
Ja,
point.
denn unsere Kleidung tragen wir
Oh,
schon
that's
seit
right.
Millionen
Well,
Jahren.
let's
Die
get going.
brauchen wir nicht waschen.
If we run into any
Die
trouble,
säubert sich
you can
von
count on me
alleine,
to
wenn es
protect you.
regnet.
I am a guard after all.
Okay, let's go! Woo! Flatter, flatter! Okay, Papierfiguren, Zutatensuche. Nee, das sind die Minispiele. Wartet. Wartet! Wir müssen... Wo müssen wir hin? Gehe mit Gaming zum Shenyu-Tal. Da waren wir nicht. Verdammt. Ah! Käse! Let's go! Oh. Hi! Die gehört hier, glaube ich, nicht dazu. Die reden auch überhaupt nicht, Leute. Ich glaube, das gehört gar nicht dazu, ne? Wow, gerade haben wir noch Waren ausgeliefert. Wie können wir da auf einmal... Ach so, diese hellgelben Papiere werden zum Basteln von Drachen verwendet, oder? Haha, ich kann spüren, dass euch beiden noch die fröhliche Stimmung der Feiertage anhaftet. Okay, wir können es, glaube ich, doch drin lassen. Ich hoffe, ich habe euch nicht die Laune mit dieser unerwarteten Einladung verdorben. Fröhliches Laternenritual, Baby! Obwohl es für Paimon eigentlich keine richtige Einladung war, sind wir denn die Einzigen hier? Tut mir leid, es ist nur, weil ihr beide ganz ausgezeichnet mit den lokalen Geistadern harmoniert, dass es mir möglich war, Anju und Paimon hierher einzuladen. Es tut mir wirklich leid, dass ich euren Freund in Sorge versetzt habe. Kennst du uns? Ja, eure Namen sind schon lange durch die wandernden Fische weitergegeben worden. Ich habe mich schon auf euren Besuch gefreut. Es ist so schade, dass es im Moment nicht sehr passend ist, sonst würde ich euch beide zum Tee und Abendessen einladen. Dafür ist es immer passend, ne? Apropos, ich muss euch ja leider um einen Gefallen bitten. Bitte, worum geht es? Danke, ihr habt vielleicht schon einmal von dem Teedorf in Shenyu-Tai gehört, das den Namen... Oh mein Gott! Qiao-Ying hat. Naja, der Ort ist seit langem berühmt für seinen Tee und sein klares Quellwasser. Die Einheimischen sind freundlich und unkompliziert und die Kieselsteine in den Flüssen der Gegend sind wunderschön. Aber der Boden und das Wasser im Shenyu-Tal haben sich in letzter Zeit verändert. Ebenso der Duft des Tees. Wenn das noch eine Weile so weitergeht, wird Qiao-Ying irgendwann untergehen. Irgendwann setze ich mir hier meinen Chinesen hin, ja? Oder irgendjemand, der Chinesisch sprechen kann. Und jedes Mal, wenn solche Wörter auftauchen, dann muss der oder diejenige einfach kurz zwischenquasseln. Ich hoffe, ihr zwei könnt das Problem mit dem Wasser und dem Boden an meiner Stelle lösen. Obwohl die Wasseradern in den Bergen derzeit weit verbreitet sind, bin ich nicht stark genug und ich kann mich im Moment nicht gut bewegen. Mir bleibt nur, mich auf eure freundliche Hilfe zu verlassen, selbst wenn du auf einmal so etwas sagst. Aber zuerst müssen wir noch etwas ausliefern. Wir sind beschäftigt! Wir haben nicht viel Erfahrung mit Wasser und Boden. Gibt es irgendwelche Probleme, die sich lösen ließen, wenn Anjo einfach darauf herumprügelt? Ihr seid tatsächlich so unumwunden, wie ich es schon gehört habe. Aber macht euch keine Sorgen. Ihr seid von Natur aus begabt, wenn ihr auf ein Problem stoßt. Könnt ihr einfach auf eure Intuition hören. Im Moment spricht nichts dagegen, wenn ihr zuerst die Waren ausliefert. Danke, ich verstehe immer noch nicht. Ja, ich verstehe das vollkommen. Wir verstehen alles. Dann lasst mich die Adeptenkraft, mit der ich auf der Welt wandle, mit Anjo teilen und euch helfen, durch die Landschaft und die Nebel zu wandern. Übrigens, ich bin sehr erfreut. Oh? Ich meine, herzlich willkommen hier im Shenyu-Tal und ich wünsche euch frohe Festtage. Ja, frohes Laternenritual! Mal wieder. Was heißt da willkommen? Wir wurden offensichtlich hierher entführt. Tut mir echt leid, aber ich habe mich wirklich sehr darauf gefreut, mit euch persönlich zu sprechen. Hoffentlich könnt ihr mich verstehen. Jetzt, da Anjo die Unterstützung meiner Adeptenkraft hat, wird alles Weitere bestimmt wesentlich einfacher laufen. Lass dich zuerst von den Wundern der Adeptenkraft überzeugen. Okay. In der Wildnis vom Shenyu-Tal sind wundersame Wassertropfen verstreut, die versehentlich die Adeptenkraft absorbiert haben und nun in der Luft schweben. Verwandle dich mit der von Fujin verliehenen Adeptenkraft kurz in einen goldenen Kaffer, um sie zu betreten. Sobald du dich in den Wassertropfen befindest, kannst du gehen, wohin du willst. Um die Tropfen senkrecht zu verlassen, musst du die Springtaste gedrückt halten. Auf diese Weise kannst du die Berge und Wälder mit Leichtigkeit überqueren, genau wie der goldene Karpfen in den Legenden von einst. Okay. So. Fujin. Ich habe was zu tun, ja? Oh nein, ich habe vergessen, euch etwas Wichtiges zu sagen. Wenn ihr zufällig einen goldenen... Hört ihr mich noch?
You're back. Jeez, guys, where'd you go? One moment you were there, the next you disappeared. You scared the life out of me.
Sorry, Gaming.
We're so sorry. We were just... it's kind of hard to explain.
Okay, Leute, alles gut, das gehörte zusammen. Ich war mir nicht
the
sicher.
mountain road is pretty hazardous, and it's easy to get lost in the fog. So from here on out, stay close to me.
Ja, kein Problem, Mr. Reiseführer. Offen steht dir diese Welt, wenn Edelmut dein Herz erhält. Aha! Let's go! Coming! Wo müssen wir hin? Hier hin, sagt meine Karte. Also vertrauen wir ihr einfach mal.
One step at a time. Hang in there.
Oh Mensch, du bist ja knuffig. Oh, Gaminge! Was machen wir? Oh. So viele Tasten! So viele Tasten! Was macht der denn da? Habt ihr das gesehen, wie er da hochgejumpt ist? Gaming! Nein! 5! Meine Hand ist zu klein. Ich komme immer nicht zur 5, Mensch. Die 5 ist schon immer echt übel. Was? Redet doch nicht alle aufeinander drauf los. Ja.
Solidify. Order guide you.
Many happy returns.
Oh mein Gott, wie süß. Gaming. Oder ich wollte gerade Gaming sagen. Habt ihr das mitgekriegt? Gaming, du bist total cool. Cooler Boy.
Like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Was sind das eigentlich für richtig coole Haare, sag mal. Meine Güte.
It's just a hobby.
Ja, ich weiß, ich wieder und Haare, ne?
Have you ever heard of Wushu dancing?
Ich habe schon mal so etwas gehört. Ich glaube nicht. Wir tun einfach mal so, als hätten wir es gehört.
Really?
Ja, Mensch, ich komme halt viel rum.
Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch Wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do
Kannst du mir mal was abgeben?
It's not that tiring.
Bisschen
You just have
Energie
to
wäre
take
auch
a
mal
rest.
ganz nett.
Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Ah, der Jugend von heute. Mensch, da
Let's
kann
go.
ich nicht mehr
The docks are just
mitsprechen.
up ahead.
Okay, let's go, boy. So, das nehmen wir aber ja noch mit, ne? So, und dann... Hallo! Nimmst du uns mit? Gamin geht voraus und wechselt einige Worte mit einem Schiffer in der Nähe der Anlegestelle. Im nächsten Augenblick kommandiert er alle dazu, einen Bambusfluss zu besteigen. Und ich habe jetzt extra schnell gelesen und jetzt verschwindet dieser Satz nicht. Das ist so seltsam hier immer in Genshin.
Finally, we can rest.
Hä, du sitzt ja überhaupt nicht, Paimon. Wie willst du dich ausruhen?
And her stomach's so empty.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Ja, mir geht's ja gut, ne?
It's just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon out? Oh, Paimon was finally satisfied and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake?
Ja,
I have
will
some
ich.
on me that I bought
Hallo?
from the store.
Gib mal was rüber.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal
Nein,
later.
das passiert nicht. Das ist ja Nachtisch hier.
Paimon never gets
Vortisch.
too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler.
Yeah!
Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
Gaming scheint echt ein umgänglicher Typ zu sein. Er versteht sich mit ein und behandelt jeden, den er trifft, wie einen alten Freund.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she
Das
was
kann
gonna
dir aber
start
auch zum
death ram
Verhängnis
in
werden,
there.
mein Lieber. Vertraue nicht jeder Person, ne?
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
Mhm. Langsam verlierst du dich in der Schönheit der Landschaft, die dich umgibt. Ehe du dich versiehst, bist du irgendwo gelandet. Oh!
Woohoo, we're here.
Don't forget your things and watch your step as you get off the
Welche
raft, or
Sachen?
you're in
Wir
for a
reisen
swim.
ohne Gepäck.
Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care
Dankeschön,
of yourself
Onkel
now.
Bosu.
I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This
Ich
way is
folge dir.
fast.
Let's
We'll
go.
have to take the elevator up to the secure
Alles
transport
klar.
agency.
Mhm. So, was haben wir denn hier? Oh, da sage ich nicht Nein zu. Oh. Oh. Adeptentee aus Shenyu. Oh. Aha. Na, sowas. Ja. Einmal mitnehmen, bitte. Es sieht so hübsch aus. Oh mein Gott. Aha. Mensch, geht's aber weit nach oben. Wann sind wir da? Okay. Oh, Ups, hat keiner gesehen? Ich sehe was ihr vielleicht nicht seht. Und das ist braun.
Open Sesame.
Ach, da ist wieder Clouds Schwert. Im Übrigen, jetzt kommt bald der zweite Teil von Final Fantasy VII raus, also vom Remake. Und ich kann es nicht spielen, weil ich keine PlayStation 5 habe. Es ist so traurig.
Hey, slow down. I'm begging ya.
Wie jetzt auf einmal?
No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
Gerade sollte ich noch
Oh, well,
schneller machen.
how should I put it?
Ja, was los?
Come on, spit it out.
Was los?
Do you see that group of people over there?
Ja.
Those are my relatives.
Oh,
You sure are a big
willkommen!
family.
Auch in einer großen
Once they
Familie.
start
Es
buying
kann sehr
things, they won't
anstrengend
stop
sein, nicht
perusing
wahr,
till it
Garmin?
gets dark. This is
Ich meine, es ist
bad.
immer was los, aber es kann auch sehr anstrengend sein.
Family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them.
Mhm.
I'll explain
Kriegen
more when
wir
we have the
hin.
chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
Dann werden wir einfach einen Bogen um sie machen. Na dann mal los.
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight.
Okay.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Okay, wir gucken uns das hier an. Oh ja, siehst du dieses Paket hier? Was da wohl drin ist, Garmin, ha? Fällt doch überhaupt nicht auf, wie wir hier stehen. Ja gut, ich meine, das sind ältere Menschen. Vielleicht haben sie keine Brille auf und erkennen uns deshalb nicht. Oh, das ist ja auch hübsch. Wow. Alles gut da hinten? Okay. So, jetzt haben wir da vorne noch eine Person. Okay. Garmin geht hier hin. Ich bleib einfach
Let's
hinter
wait
dir,
here for a
okay?
second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
Okay. Ich stehe einfach hier, okay? Sag dann, wenn wir weitergehen sollen. Garmin? Können wir?
She's gone. Let's go.
Okay. Überhaupt nicht auffällig, wisst ihr? Absolut nicht. So, wo ist sie denn hingegangen?
Turn left.
Oh,
Run.
Wow! Ich renn ja schon.
To the right and...
Okay, wir sind da.
Wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
Wir haben das nicht zum ersten Mal gemacht, mein Lieber.
Cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you can swim in them.
Yeah!
As long as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
Hey, Uncle Drigway. These are
Hallo,
my friends,
schon
the
wieder ein
Traveler and
Onkel.
Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes. Thanks for your hard work.
Okay, sind
I
das
should
jetzt
thank you
auch
both for your
wirklich
trouble
alles
as
noch
well.
Verwandte oder
Please take a
sagt er das
seat and rest for
einfach
a bit.
jetzt
I'll
so?
prepare some tea.
Denn wir wissen ja, nähere,
Anyway.
Hey, we're
also nicht
already here, aren't
Bekanntschaften,
No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the secure transport
aber
agency has
engere
some great
Freunde und sowas
Sommelier
nennen sie ja auch
tea stuff
manchmal
around
Bruder,
here somewhere.
Schwester, Onkel,
I
Tante,
promise you. One
Oma.
sip and you'll be hooked.
Ist
Anyway,
es
you
sowas?
just sit down
Oder
and
sind das
relax,
wirklich
Uncle
Verwandte?
Drigway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum
Ich
pastries on
mag's
the
auch
side.
lieber süß. Danke.
What Paimon likes?
Bitter ist doof. Naja, Paimon,
How long have you two known
du
Gaming?
reibst ja quasi ihm die ganze Zeit alles an den Hintern, was du magst, ne?
Along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
Einfach so.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain.
Oh, ja.
Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back
Guck
to
mal,
him.
wir haben die Abkürzung
That
Dr.
young man
Bai.
has such a good head on his shoulders. How
Bye
can
bye.
anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad. But,
Oh.
ask anyone else. And
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgwei? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
it feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender
Oh
wants to
mein
deliver
Gott,
before
wieso
Lantern.
ist der nur so hilfsbereit? Der ist einfach zu niedlich
by
für
the way,
diese Welt.
Here, have some tea.
Oh, wenn das mal nicht zum Verhängnis wird. Das erfrischende Aroma und der anhaltende
All right,
Nachgeschmack.
then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinyu Ikea?
Yeah!
Treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Oh mein Gott. Gaming, ich sperr dich ein, du
Don't
bist zu
mention
nett.
it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help.
Ich muss dich vor dich
Besides,
selbst
the
schützen.
thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
Dann treffen wir uns am Lokal Qingxue.
All right, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh,
Bis
and
in 2
Paimon,
Tagen.
make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't.
Oh, ich habe gerade aus Versehen
Is he
geklickt.
underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat. Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated?
Ja, scheint so.
He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man
Yeah.
like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common.
Naja, eigentlich bin ich schon ziemlich alt, aber ist okay.
Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
Ich werde es versuchen.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about. It can say, "We provide aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Well, I can certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Wait, seriously? Paimon was just joking.
Yeah!
You're going to get
Paimon!
something. She'd much rather have wintermelon cake
Wir
instead.
wollen Kuchen! Kuchen!
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea?
Ja,
I think there's some left.
gib mir.
No thanks.
Gib mir Tee.
We came all
Doch!
this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf. We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
Das ist keine schlechte Idee.
All right, then. Please do let me know if you'd like more
Oh,
tea.
yeah.
You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Oh, süß, danke. Okay, spaziere am Geelong Pier herum. Let's go. Oh! Ching, ching, ching!
None of this will go to waste.
Ey, was passiert? Hat keiner gesehen, ne? Niu. Ja. Was passiert jetzt?
What
Oh!
are you doing here?
Hello, Miss strenge Lehrerin.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Seid gegrüßt, Fürstin der stehenden Wolken und des stillen Windes. Seid gegrüßt, Tian Jung. Wir nehmen das erste. Tian Jung. Himmlische Ankündigung. Als einer der erleuchteten Adepten, die seit langem auf den Aokang-Berg leben, wandelt die Fürstin der stehenden Wolken und des stillen Windes heutzutage oft unter dem Namen Tian Jung oder so in Menschengestalt unter uns. Tian Jung hat eine Schwäche für feines Essen und findet Freude am Tüfteln mit Maschinen. Auch wenn ihr nachgesagt wird, dass sie wenig gesellig sei, verfügt sie über viele Kontakte. Im Umgang mit gewöhnlichen Menschen wird diese warmherzige und geistreiche Frau wohl kaum mit der aus Legenden bekannten Adeptin, die Wind und Regen beschwört, in Verbindung gebracht.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Aha, Paimon.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology
cool
into
sieht sie
said
schon
kite-flying
aus, ne?
competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us. Or Tia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called. Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyin?
Ja, gleich los. Oh, immer diese Punkte. Hat sie vergessen?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor.
Die alten
How could one have
Hautdegen.
forgotten about those two old fossils? One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay,
Die denken sich
given
auch
that
so,
one has
was
ventured
ist
all
los
this
mit
way
der?
to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Mhm.
Huh? Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff? Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants.
Ich gehe nachsehen, was sie vorhat. Ich überlasse es dir, auf die Dinge aufzupassen. Wir nehmen das
Hey,
erste.
not you too, traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated. Just come back soon, okay?
Ja, kein Problem.
Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only
Was
sell teas
leuchtet
of the
da?
finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying
Und
Village.
da?
Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils,
Alter,
and
schau
all
dich mal
will be
diese
well.
Griffel an.
2 boxes will do.
Ja, wieder überhaupt nicht
Wonderful. By the
auffällig,
way,
Anjo.
we're actually running a special Laternenrite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes. This merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping, too. Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets.
Jo!
Buy 10,
10
get half
Stück.
off.
Wem soll sie denn
Look
das
at the
alles geben?
magnificent design. And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive.
Oh, okay.
But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
10, a nice round number, don't you think? Course
Oh
you do.
mein
I'll even
Gott.
shave a little extra off the price for you.
That is agreeable. One will, I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
Okay.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle.
Oh,
Perhaps some of
verdammt.
my wares might also be of interest to you.
Mädel.
I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the
lass dich nicht
finest
einlullen.
and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
Yo, Anjo hat sich ja richtig gut versteckt.
There is no need for that.
Oh, oder waren wir das gar nicht?
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you go.
Oder doch?
The instruction manual is...
I can do without. Thank you. Oh, many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this,
okay.
It would only invite scandal. But there is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
Mensch, ist doch in Ordnung. Alles gut. Ich sollte zurückkehren, bevor Tianjung etwas merkt. Okay.
Oh, Xianyun, did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties.
Die ist so geil. Es scheint, dass Tianjung sich leicht dazu hinreißen lässt, Dinge zu kaufen. Diese Kiste scheint fast zu platzen.
And you too? Are you not here to purchase things?
Nein. Wir haben Gaming begleitet.
It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf. But it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition, then?
Auch?
One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed, there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wer war Shuyu?
Wow, that's quite a few people.
Kennen wir diese Person?
Well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have
Oder ist das eine Abkürzung gerade für irgendjemanden gewesen?
You can't just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia, of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that...
Alles klar, du hast es selbst gemerkt.
It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Ja.
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
Es hört sich interessant an.
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Okay.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
Okay. Bye. Oh!
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
One calls it the floating toting device.
Ich will auch eine schwebende Transportmaschine.
Huh. She seems pretty proud of that one.
Ja, es ist aber
Look at
auch
her
wirklich
walk down the
intelligent.
street. She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. Not that Paimon was peeking or anything.
Ja.
Got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
Ach, was soll ich bloß mit dir machen, Paimon?
All Paimon say is that Xianyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bet she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
Das klingt wie etwas, das sie tun würde.
Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all.
Ja, ist okay.
After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
Im Frühling die Pirole dem Volk zum Glück. Und wieso kann ich denn immer das letzte Wort nicht lesen? Mann! Und damit beenden wir Teil 1 vom Event. Ich werde jetzt wahrscheinlich ein paar Mini-Aufgaben machen. Die mache ich ja meistens immer offscreen. Denn es gibt schon gute Urgesteine. Ich kam eben nicht auf das Wort Urgesteine. Ja, hier sind die Charaktere, die man auswählen darf. Wie du sehen kannst, kein Bennett dabei. Das ärgert mich tierisch, denn ursprünglich wollte ich Bennett wählen. Aber gut, dann werde ich Garming nehmen. Ja, hier haben wir, ich habe gerade seinen Namen vergessen. Waterboy? Was ist denn los? Wieso habe ich denn gerade seinen Namen so ganz sporadisch vergessen? Sieht auch so toll aus. Und guck mir hier mit dem kleinen Zöpflein. Oh mein Gott, wieso bist du auch so süß? Warum sind denn hier alle so niedlich, Mensch? Und ja, guckt es euch an. So richtig schöne Urgesteine, ne? Ja, alles klar, meine Lieben. Das war's dann mit Teil 1. Ich danke fürs Zusehen und wir sehen uns dann demnächst wieder. Also dann, bye bye.